Yo, what's going on, everybody? The Black Manga Critic, we are back. I was sick for like the entire weekend, a little bit before that. You know what I mean? When you work in a school, you're gonna get sick. I don't know any other teachers that don't get sick when they're working with kids, so I don't want to hear anything about, oh no, I'm good. I'm not gonna no, 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 no. You get sick, you're working with kids, you're gonna get sick. All right, unless you got like some superpower, like immune systems or something like that. But that's neither here nor there. We are back. I'm feeling much, much better. I'm still sort of fighting a little bit. The nose is a little sniffly, but so bear with me on that. If I need to go grab like a tissue or something like that, please bear with me. I apologize for all that. But this is going to be a 3-chapter reaction and a shorter sort of review because like I think like with these videos, I'm probably not going to be doing reviews like really, really sort of like longer reviews, but I think what I'm going to be doing are just like reactions, just so I get back in the game, doing what I want to do. All right, so let's get back into it. What's up, Savannah? What's up, Savannah? How you doing? So we're gonna get into it. Again, I've been looking into like anime manga that I think you'd be able to read, like manga that's like age appropriate and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a stream about that. I'm gonna just maybe try to invite some people and to get some people that are really good about like suggesting manga to like people that are like very young kids, children, stuff like that. Because I think children should be able to read manga too. Obviously, it's a great medium and stuff like that. Now again, that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this Black Clover greatness, y'all. Black Clover. So I'm reading 3 chapters for this live reaction / review because I need to catch up. We're in a really great spot right now. I've been busy, so let's get into it. Let's do this. The Viz website is finally working for me. That's something that they need to fix, but I'm not gonna complain too much because like I have the internet, I'm good, I can afford it. Like I got a subscription, I'm chilling. Chapter 143. Let's go. William, you've been hiding something for a long time. I knew there was a part of you that you didn't let others see. Yami must have felt the same way. That feeling of unease when I encountered the eye of the Midnight Sun's leader. The fact that from about that time I wounded him, I saw you only rarely. I couldn't help but harbor doubts. However, I believed it couldn't be anything like that. But I am Licht, leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Who would have thought he had 2 souls in one body? Bruh, that's so cool. I really appreciate that. Like, that's cool, right? Like, it explains a lot. It's a great way to deal with sort of like mysteries like that, right? Whenever you have something like anytime you're dealing with like a supernatural sort of like manga where like magic elements like that are involved, it's great to deal with it. So far so good. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Lick is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Very awesome. So it was you, but at the same time it wasn't you. Yo, that's so awesome. That's really interesting. I like that. I want to see how they deal with it. That doesn't seem to be magic. How did you get rid of the scar on your face? That scar is a curse cast on the clan of this body's mother. No curse cast on humans has anything to do with me. Huh. I hate humans. William, though, he's different. After all, we've shared the same body all this time. Although he is human, he accepted my thoughts and understood them. Uncontrollable rage, sadness, and hatred. There is just one way to rid myself of these seething passions. So his objective really is revenge on humans. And he can achieve it if they all have the magic stones. Oh, he can achieve it if they have all the magic stones. William understood that too. That's why he let me meet you. You have the remaining magic stones, don't you? After all, it's safest that way. We will make those magic stones ours and fulfill our heart's desire. William, you're a kind person. To have someone else within you and to treasure him, I expect that's part of your kindness as well. And because you care about me, it's my job to stop him. You're rooting for me, and that means I'll win this. No, you're going to die. As the Wizard King, this land's strongest mage, you will take responsibility for the sins of the humans of the Clover Kingdom. Yo, he coming through with the swords of revealing light, yo. Swords of revealing light. Let's go. I'm hyped for this. I really am. I really am. Yo, Monozone, Chronostasis Grigoria. Grigora. Light magic is the fastest magic there is, but that doesn't mean it can't be blocked. Do you really think so? Yo, look coming at him, yo. The Wizard King's magic controls the passage of time. He can slow time to practically nothing, bind it, speed it up tremendously, destroy it. A single attack carries lethal force. Still, I sense destiny in the fact that, ironic as it is, I was born with light magic. The only thing that can oppose time is light. Wizard King Julius uses a combination of mana zone and time acceleration. By accelerating time for the mana around him, he can read the flow of the mana of the future. He's able to sense the very near future and anticipate attacks. Yeah. I'm sorry, but the hype for Julius Novachrono is so real right now, man. The Wizard King, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let's go, man. Viz, why is it that every time I'm like in a hype moment, Viz has to like slow down? I can't read the page that I want to read. I'm like, come on, man. Like I might have to do these reactions on Tuesdays because like the website always slows down to like a crawl, yo. It's like, bruh, like with Viz, you gotta fix that. Like if you want people to actually buy a subscription, we gotta be able to read the content like at a reasonable like speed, you know? Like it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna get mad because like it's happened so often that at this point I'm just kind of like I'm almost numb to it. So you know we're just gonna wait it out until you know these pages decide to load. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna wait it out. The hype is still very real though. Let's be clear. The hype is still very real. This is woo. Anytime you see a match that deals with like time magic or time ability or whatever, it's always like really dope. It's always super dope, super chill, super cool. I'm hyped, all that. All right, so let's go. Next page. Yeah, Savannah, if you are sick, go to sleep. Take a nap, please do that. Because like the more sleep you get and the more tea you're drinking and the more water you drink and the more vitamin C you get and all of that, the better you will feel. The more quickly you will feel better. So please take a nap. Okay. Yo, Shugama, what is up? It's enjoyable, right? It's like you come into Black Clover with low expectations, but it's just really, really great. It's just like it's a really enjoyable manga. Again, this is not like it's not a manga where you're like, whoa, like the philosophical content of means no. It's just it's an enjoyable manga that is, I think it's a solid manga and it does what it needs to do, and the battles are always like really enjoyable. And I think the characters are really cool too. The characters, I think, like they sneak up on you. It's a manga that sneaks up on you. The more you read it, the more enjoyable it becomes, and then eventually, you want to read it every week. You know, it's the least of like favorite of my weekly Shonen Jump manga, but that by no means doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's just there are other manga that I enjoy more, you know. So it's good stuff. So let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Back to the battle. Don't think that means you can outdo me. Yo. Oh, snap. Wow, he got hit up. I mean, that's pretty wild. And, even if you can see ahead, there are limits to how quickly you can evade. Is that your first wound in a while, Wizard King? It is. I've taken the futures of many people, and yet it's been a long time since I saw my own blood. Your time controlling magic isn't unfathomable anymore. The true nature of my magic is to steal time from its target. The stolen time is stored, and I can use it whenever I like, although it takes a lot out of me. I was born with the magic to steal futures, and my goal as the Wizard King is to create a future without discrimination. Until that future arrives, I can't die. He just time and healed his wound. A future without discrimination with humans. That's an impossible dream. I've got him. Anytime a villain says "I've got him," that means he don't got him. Let's keep it going, y'all. Boom, yo, Julius, yo, let's go. What? He's anticipating faster. I can see your future already. You can't win against me. Yo, the hype. Chapter 143 end. Let's go, yo. All right, we're gonna move from the February 5th issue of Weekly Shonen Jump to, I think the next issue is the 12th. So let's move to that. Oh, come on, stop messing, stop playing with me, y'all. This website, man. Just ridiculous. I'm trying to read and like I might have to use like scanlations for this if like this is gonna be a problem, because like it really is getting a little like ridiculous. You know what I mean? And it's probably because it's a Monday. I would assume that any other day of the week, this is not as much of an issue. But it's like when you have a website where you can't even log out properly, that's when you know you have an issue. Like you need to fix something. Like that's ridiculous. They need to get some like Google employees on this. You know what I mean? Like Viz needs to hire some Google like computer engineers or something, and like or just some Google web designers or whatever that are working for Google, and just get this fixed, because it's really an issue. At this point, it's kind of sad, you know. If I have this many issues with the website and like reading back issues, like I might actually have to go to a manga stream or something like that. You know, it's a little sad, little sad, you know. All right, so let's go to the February 12th issue. You know, and again, I'm gonna criticize what they're doing, because it's like, yo, you have to be better. You can't like purport to sell, to advertise, right? To say that, oh, like this is the best way and the most legal way, and blah 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 blah. But it's like your service is trash. Like, come on, you know, come on, stop it, please. Okay, so chapter 144. Let's go. Let's do it. Page 104, the digital magazine. All right, let's do it. The castle, that tower, just something's shining up there. What's going on? First, my communication magic is blocked, and now Master Julius is fighting. His opponent is using light magic. Is it the Eye of the Midnight Sun's leader? How did he get into the castle? Even if I tried to help, our levels are far too different. I'd only get in his way. There's no way Master Julius could lose, but only those on the level of Magic Knight captains could keep up with this fight. I'll send an alert to each of the brigade headquarters I've tagged. Huh? This is an urgent message for all Magic Knight captains. The Wizard King is in combat with an individual believed to be the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun at Clover Castle. All brigade members, follow your captain's instructions and guard the... Don't tell me it's... There goes Yami, looking super cool. Man, what a battle. Using those swords of revealing light, yo. Right back at you. Oh, he accelerated my spell, and yo, let's go. Wow. Too bad. I almost had you. You really are fast, aren't you? I'm looking ahead, and yet I still can't fully catch you. What is this? What is this man's strength? He's just a human, and yet, what in the world is he? He's trying to take me alive. He still has power in reserve against me when I have a four-leaf grimoire. What sort of grimoire could this man have? Are you curious about my grimoire? Mine is up there. Yo. Yo. The thing is massive, yo. Look at that. Come on. It is massive, yo. What kind of shape is that? It doesn't even have a cover. That grimoire. What? Time magic and a coverless grimoire. I didn't know whether it was good or bad, but I was special. And so I thought a lot about what I might be and what I should do. I asked myself those questions constantly. As I did so, I accumulated results. And when I reached the top, I thought, the path that I've walked is me. I am the Wizard King. Just now, I understood. We are about to use the power of the magic stones to commit an act that violates the natural laws of this world. This man, this human. As the Wizard King, I will protect this kingdom and its people. He has been put here by the world, by fate, in order to stop us. The last bastion of the laws of nature. In that case, for that very reason, I must defeat him. Then protect them if you can. Sealing magic, released. His power, it's swelling. Hey, what is that? This vast magic power. Yo, look at all those swords, yo. Look at all those swords are revealing light, though. Come on, let's go. You know the next panel is going to be super dope, man. The art's going to be super dope, and then the website wants to slow down on me now. Come on, let's go. I know, I know. Come on. Come on, 104. And I think it's the last page or last two pages of the chapter. It's like, this is taking too long, man. Actually. Like, I don't know. It's like when you, like, at this point, like, anytime I see a loading symbol, it's like an unreasonable, like, level of, like, annoyance, you know? Another website's conking on me again. Come on, let's go. Wow. He's about to take out the entire kingdom, yo. Whoa. Even if it means violating the laws of nature, you humans will pay. All right, let's move on. Next chapter, y'all. Next chapter, chapter 143, end. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go to the next Weekly Shonen Jump issue, which is this Monday's 19th. Boy. What do we got? Chat on page 84. All right. Let's go. Wow. Check out the size of that light spell. Julius. Wow. I mean, look at that. Hey, what is that? Is it a spell? Mommy, the sky's all white. It's bright. Countless blades of light? Is this the end of the world? To think he'd stored up enough mana to cover the entire kingdom. This is bad. Is he planning to hit the citizens with that spell? Maybe I can't kill you, but I can kill everyone else. Accept your judgment, humans. Yo, the art's really dope, man. I mean, I can't say enough about that. Light magic, arrows of judgment. Wow. I mean, I had doubts. Was that really true? Good grief, why are commoners so poor in mana? Peasants have so little it makes you wonder why they're even alive. Just being in the same country with them is disgusting. I couldn't agree more. Wah ha 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 ha. Is that really true? They had high mana, but they used it only to line their own pockets. They weren't useful to anyone. Why were they alive? In order to find my own mission, I kept fighting with my Magic Knights Brigade. Then, on the battlefield, I met a man named Zara. He was the first peasant Magic Knight. His mana was weak, but he made expert use of trap spells and his combat methods were carefully crafted. You could tell that his magic was the result of a lot of hard work. While the other Magic Knights had eyes for nothing but personal glory, his priority was saving civilians. At the time, I didn't know the first thing about what it meant to be a Magic Knight, but even I thought he was what a true knight should be. Not long afterwards, I heard that Zara had died. Rumor has it that members of his own brigade killed him. Wah ha ha ha. That can't be. He must have been a real eyesore. If rumors like that are going around, he probably showed off beyond his station. A peasant died. That's all. It's nothing. This couldn't possibly be right. Come on, for real though, this is starting to get on my nerves. I think after if I have the same problem with the next manga that I read, which I believe is Shokugeki, I'm just gonna switch to like a scanlation site or something like that. Because like right now, this is like starting to get on my nerves. I want to say I'm going to, but I probably won't, just because like I don't want to use scanlation sites. I don't want to be like dependent on them at all. But this is really starting to bug me. You know what I mean? Like it's getting annoying. We got to go back to more. Come on, man. Like, come on. It's not my Wi-Fi. I know it's not my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi is on point. So it's just ridiculous website. Like, just load properly. You know? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make this load. Like, this is like not what you want to see in a live reaction at all. Again, I apologize. You know, but I'm really trying not to use scanlation sites. Even though like Weekly Shonen Jump, and Viz, like Viz has to get its website together where this is concerned, because this is the kind of thing that where people are like, yo, like, why am I going to use the particular site if like the site is like consistently crashing and doing like awful things? It's like I can't tell other people. I can't say go use this. Please do, because even I'm having issues with it. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. It wasn't limited to the Magic Knights either. In this country, because of the class they were born into, the ones on top grew arrogant while the ones on the bottom gave up. Even though both sides could have had more potential, it seemed like such a waste. The potential of magic and of humans is infinitely vast. In order to make your voice widely heard, you need power, rank, and trust. I built up a record of achievements and became the Wizard King. Magic and humans should be freer than this. There have been no dramatic changes. However, slowly but surely, The people of this country are finally starting to change. Through the strength of people I believe in and acknowledge. Through the strength of the people they acknowledge. I can't let that end now. Not while I am the Wizard King. Time reversal magic. Chrono anastasis. Yo. Huh? Yo, this is wild, man. Time magic great enough to save the entire population. I'd expect no less from you. However, it looks like you've used up your stores of time and mana. You must have seen my attack too, but you couldn't cancel that time spell. In order for you to evade, because you are the Wizard King. Damn, he got stabbed, yo. Wow. I feel like I've seen this before, right? This is like a pretty, like this is kind of similar to like it's a pretty like common like fiction like tactic, right? Like someone who must protect the people, so they become vulnerable. Like that's like a TV trope kind of thing, right? It's like a TV trope thing. Sacrifice yourself for the people. That was your only weakness. I mean, it's like I want to be mad, but I'm not, because I'm like, he's gonna get hit. Like, Licht will get his, right? We already know that. So let's move on, man. Let's move on. But it's a hard pill to swallow. But I ain't gonna be like, oh, come on, man, where you at, man? Like, no. All right, so that was basically all 3 chapters. That was a great read, honestly. That was a really great read. That was great. Yo, Kimetsu no Yaiba is so dope. The only problem I have with Kimetsu no Yaiba is, one, it's not, the Viz has not taken it upon themselves to put it in the magazine along with Haikyuu, which makes no sense. I don't even know what the issue there is. I mean, I have an idea. Someone that I talked to on like Twitter mentioned it, and why like that's an issue. It's still ridiculous. It's like Kimetsu no Yaiba and Haikyuu should both be in like the Viz like digital scans for Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. No question. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But especially Haikyuu, that makes 0 sense. Even though someone will try to explain that to me, you know, like someone will try to explain away why like it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. Haikyuu was like one of the top 3 most popular manga within Weekly Shonen Jump. Like, that's not fine. You know, so come on. The Wizard King, man. I mean, he's a wizard king, right? Like again, this is very much so. Right. We got like Naruto vibes, right? This is like very much a Naruto vibe, sort of like bunch of collection of chapters. What I do like about this, right, is that it's right. They focused on the battle. Every chapter was the battle. So I'm getting to my review right now, relatively like quickly. But what I loved about this was that like it was all about the battle. They didn't go from like one thing to another thing and then another. Like, it was like this was about Wizard King versus leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. That's what it was, and it was dope. And the art was phenomenal, and the battle was phenomenal. It was super, super, super dope. And what I also love about it, and it reminds me of Naruto, right? Because when we got the battle of the third Hokage versus Orochimaru, right? When we got that, there were a whole bunch of other things going on, and that was cool. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I think that like it just like when you switch from one thing to another thing, especially in a manga, it takes away from the potency that a battle could have. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it like works very well because things are very much so connected in a particular way. But I think here, right? But like in terms of the similarities, what I loved about it was like one, we get to focus on the battle, right? And two, we understand that like this battle does not encapsulate the limits of mana, of magic, of battle tactics, of anything like that. You know what I mean? Very similar to the way in which, right, like Naruto had a really like Hokage level battle early on, but it didn't like, but that didn't define what ninja battles would look like at a particular point. You know what I mean? Like it didn't define that. It was like, oh, these two, you know, ninja or Hokage level, but we didn't see everything that they could do, at least in terms of with Orochimaru. So I think like this battle works really well in the sense that like, whoa, we saw what the Wizard King could do, and this guy is like super OP, right? And I think he's pretty much dead. And if he's not dead, then I don't know. But I think it's interesting to see that one, he's going to die, and you know, we can think about like who will take his place, what will happen with that, will they be worthy, all those things, right? You know what I mean? So it's going to be really, really interesting to see. I think the Wizard King doesn't like, at least if he does die and it's definite, right? Then I like the fact that his character doesn't overstay his welcome. Because like when you have characters like that that are super, super OP, they're not destined to stay to be long for the fictional world, for their fictional worlds. You know what I mean? Like when it hit like, right? So what happens is they die early on or they're introduced later on, right? Like that's what tends to, especially, and I'm talking about like battle shonen, like in particular, right? Because this is a battle shonen manga, we know this, you know. So the tropes tend to happen, especially in Black Clover, which is like a very trope heavy battle shonen manga. You're gonna see that. So like when he like, you know, it was like I've seen this sort of play itself out before, but and that's why like it's easier for me to swallow because I've seen it in other manga, things like that. So you get it, and it's fine because it's not like, oh, he lost because he wasn't strong enough. It was like he lost because the enemy exploited his position and his ideology and stuff like that, right? And like in the ways in which like Julius defined the Wizard King defined himself as a person, right? So that was fine. I thought it was cool. Like, and I think, but right, and like it does a bunch of things, right? It establishes that hey, like Lictor's not like invincible, you know, but it also allows him to become like this sort of being that's like, hey, like if the Wizard King like, you know, couldn't like beat him in like a particular situation, then it's like, yo, like, like he seems to be the only person that probably could have. So it's interesting to see like where the story will go, how they'll build up certain characters, who will end up beating him. We don't know. It might not be Asta. It might be like teamwork. It might be, you know, it might be a teamwork with like Asta and you. We don't know. We're not sure. You know, so I'm really interested to see what's going to be happening. You know, Yami might also be someone that dies at some point because of you know, he might go plot revenge or something like that. You know, there are a whole bunch of different directions that this manga can go in, and the manga can go in. So I really enjoyed all three of these chapters. I thought they were all like super, super dope. The art was like, wonderful, wonderful art. As always, like the art's always like on point with Black Clover. The battles are always great. I love, love, love the battles. So let me see. Her last manga's work was Axe and he's playing. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, and that's the thing, right? It's like, you as like, right, like as a Weekly Shonen Jump manga, like you have to understand, like, yo, you're working for this particular like corporation, right? This particular like people, you know, company that is distributing your work, right? So you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever it is that I want. Like, the only time that you can generally do that is if your manga is like, right, like you have to reach like Oda levels of like, you know, or Tagashi levels, or who else? Yeah, I would say or Furudate, because I think Haikyuu is like at that level. Haikyuu is at a level where the manga, where Furudate feels like he can do whatever he wants with the manga, with the story, with the pacing and everything like that. And I mean, it's wonderful. But I think like the popularity is really important. Like Haikyuu is an extremely popular manga in Japan, extremely popular. And I think in America, it's not as popular, but it's really, really, really good. I'm definitely looking forward to starting Otoyome Gatari. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's gonna be cool. Like once I'm done with my other stuff, and I'm gonna be back to reacting this week to the other manga that I've read that I've been doing for my readathon. So I'm looking forward to that. I still have to do Your Lie in April at some point this week. I'll probably do it either tomorrow or Wednesday, one of those 2 days. I'm gonna add it to the other ones that I'm doing. So, okay, but generally, I thought these three chapters were dope. You know what I mean? Again, like great stuff. The battle was really, really dope. It was as short as it should have been. They didn't jump around from battle to battle to battle. Like it was like, yo, let's do this battle. Let's get out of the way, right? I'm gonna check out the One Piece. The One Piece is gonna be coming up in a few. Like I still have to react to Shokugeki no Soma, to Food Wars, and I still have to react to and then after Food Wars, I believe I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece. I believe that's the order I had. I had like Black Clover, Shokugeki, One Piece, then Dr. Stone, because I love Dr. Stone. Like right now, I'm way more interested in Dr. Stone than I am in One Piece. So, and thank you. 200 subscribers is super dope. It's really cool. I never thought that I would like reach 200 subscribers. I didn't. But people kept telling me, yo, just keep doing it right, keep grinding, keep doing that stuff. And I wouldn't have done it without everybody around here. Like everyone has been super significant to me growing. And again, I want to grow because I want to be able to affect change in a drastic way, and the only way that I can do that with this channel, in like a sort of like a like in terms of like a larger sort of scope, is for the channel to grow, right? Like I'm gonna keep affecting change. I'm gonna keep trying to help people, and I'm gonna keep doing this stuff. But like, I definitely want the channel to grow with me, with us, with this community, and everything like that. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing it, man. All right, so that was my reaction to Black Clover chapters 143 to 145. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, like, I gotta keep being myself. I can't be like oh, I'm not like I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep like calling people out whenever they do particular things that I'm like, yo, I don't know. I gotta read Soma. I gotta get on that. All right, so that's what's next. Next is that Shokugeki no Soma greatness, man. That Food Wars greatness. All right, so I'm gonna end this stream. Thank all you for coming through. Shuganma, thank you. John Boy, Eric Blakemore, Zen Lopez, my guy. Dragonite, my guy. Savannah, thank you for coming. Feel better, Savannah. Please get that rest, please. Okay, listen to your mom. All right, and I'm the Black Manga Critic, yo. I'm back. I'm gonna be reacting to this weekly Shonen Jump greatness. Pretty much not all day, but for quite some time. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out.